All right, Scorpio. So, I don't know why when I was shuffling your cards, that's too many. I started singing LL Cool J's "I Need Love." So I don't know who that's for. I don't know who's singing that, but I was singing that song while I was shuffling your Moonology cards. So thank you guys for your patience. This is going to be your retrograde reading. Everybody's getting Moonology cards. So if you're checking your Sun, Moon, Rising, your Venus, and other placements, it's all going to be the same setup today. Moonology with one, I'm going to take that. Okay. One healing card. So what you got today is a win-win outcome is in your forecast. Communication is key. And emotions are running high, and flexibility. Why do I feel like this is a love reading for you guys? And maybe that's why I was singing that song. So, for those of you that are in, why am I shuffling? Those of you that are in a relationship, keep your communication open. Retrograde affects communication. But also, it may be, I'm sorry, that's my daughter. What I'm getting from this is, okay, with this emotions are running high in the win-win outcome, and with this flexibility, be open at this. Communication is a two-way street. And I know sometimes, yes, you want to be heard, but make sure you're listening to the other person as well. And this may not just be for your significant other, friends, family, co-workers. And I feel like I don't know why I'm feeling so strong when it comes to work. You may be working on a project with someone. You may have to split something with someone at work. But if this is for somebody that's working with somebody else, keep open communication. Make sure things are balanced out as we have the scales here. Even though this is saying when I'm looking at the scales, that make sure things are balanced out in this relationship. That the work is being, you know, you're not doing more, they're not doing more. Try to balance it out as much as possible. But try to diffuse. When this card landed, I felt tension. So whether this is work, business, or family, friends, your significant other, maybe there's something that you guys need to talk about. And you need to have an open mind about what they say or about this situation. Reminding yourself, whatever you guys are working on, or if this is a relationship with a significant other, you guys are going to get through this. But this communication is key and flexibility. Make sure you're being heard, but you're also hearing them. We have one mouth and two ears. Let's listen. And also listen to what your spirit is telling you. Use your discernment at this time also with what you're hearing. We are in retrograde, guys. That's text messages, emails, phone calls. Make sure you are hearing correctly. Confirm with them. So I feel like, and I know some people hate doing that, but repeat back to them, you know, how they're feeling. Like, am I getting this correct? Am I hearing what you're saying correct? Did I read what you're saying? Because we can't always discern the emotions or feeling through a text message. And they might write something and you may take it in a whole different way. You might take it to the left field like they're coming at you angry, and they're not. So make sure no matter what kind of communication you are getting, make sure you're using your discernment and you're not flying off the handle when you hear or read something, that you're using your discernment and intuition. Okay, you know what? Maybe we don't need to text. We need to talk on the phone. We need to have verbal communication while we're at work. Maybe it's, you know, certain ways you don't need to communicate with people because you can't hear the tone of the conversation. So keep that in mind when you are communicating with whomever, a coworker, a friend, family, your significant other, even with your children. Stay flexible and open-minded on how you are communicating and how you're receiving that communication, Scorpio. Win-win. Keep an open mind. Make sure things are balanced. Everything's going to be good, but communication is coming up very strong for you. Whether it's you're communicating or communication is coming in, stay flexible, and be mindful of what you're reading, what you're saying, what you're speaking, what you're hearing. Be flexible and open-minded, especially when it comes to those of you that you are working on a project, or you're working with a coworker, or you and your significant other are working on something together. Be flexible and be mindful. Be mindful at how you say things. You may be joking, but somebody took that in a serious manner. I don't know why that just came up, but that was for somebody. You know, you may be joking about something and somebody took it seriously. We are in retrograde. Communication can be screwed up at this time. So somebody may have sent you a text message and it's like you never got it. It got lost in translation. You misread the tone of it. Make sure you are confirming these things. Even when you're sending messages. Hey, did you get my text? Follow it up with a phone call, with an email, especially when it comes to business things. Make sure you're confirming emails, text messages, phone calls. If you have to do FaceTime and Zoom or whatever, make sure that your communication is coming across clearly and the other person is receiving it. All right, my Scorpios, that was your message for today. Hope that resonated with somebody. Make sure, again, you're checking your sun, moon, rising, your Venus, and other placements, and find out where the retrograde is affecting you in your natal chart. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow.